welcome to Cooking with Avery. At some point there will be an emblem that'll come across the screen. Today we're going to be making chili, quarantine chili specifically, because I believe that chili is a dish practically made for this time. I'm going to let you in on a secret. I'm probably going to tell you a lot of secrets during this segment. It doesn't matter what you put in chili. Literally put whatever you want. There are no rules here. There are no rules. Our chili has ground turkey because that's what we had. Here in this bowl over here, we have some assorted chopped veggies. I've already chopped. That's the movie magic, is that this is already done. And did it happen? You don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just here. Welcome to Food Network. Here we have an assortment of things that, if I had to summarize what they were, I would call them things I found in the pantry and fridge. A can of tomatoes here, 2 corn, this beans, this thing of assorted vegetables. Just found it in the fridge. Why not? A potato that was from baked potato night like 2 nights ago that we didn't finish. Because again, everything goes to the chili. So whatever you have in your fridge, whatever you have in your pantry, I say that, but within reason. I did have a lime earlier, and then I thought, don't get crazy, Avery. So don't get crazy, but get wild. You may be wondering, Avery, why are you going to use the smallest burner possible for this ginormous pot? And my answer to that, this is the only burner that works. Welcome to renter life. It also is the closest to me because I can't really reach whenever things are over here. Look at that. Look how ridiculous that looks. This is better for us. So now we're going to get some olive oil, or really any kind of oil that you have other than motor oil. Don't use motor oil. 1, that would just be gross. 2, I think it could kill you. I don't know all of the science behind motor oil. It seems like it could be bad. Another thing that I believe about chili is that there should not be recipes. There shouldn't be rules to chili. But you will notice that at no point am I gonna say, let me refer to my recipe. It's all up here. I put some oil in there. How much? I don't know, a couple tablespoons. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. I imagine an emblem being there. We currently have the pot on, so that's heating up with the oil. We want to heat it up before we put our vegetables in there because that is the way it must be. That's all I'm going to say about that. Just another pro tip for you guys. When cooking, the best way to maintain sanity, if you will, is to just kind of clean as you go. If you get something out and you're done with it, just put it away, you know? Whatever. But that's just me. To know if our oil is ready, you're going to move it around the pot. And whenever it moves with the consistency of water, that is how you know that your oil is hot enough to use. Avery, that pot is super dirty. What's wrong with you? This is what we use to cook the turkey in, and I'm not going to clean the pot because that's insane. Everything's going in here anyway. So it's mostly clean, added the oil, and now we're just going to add our veggies in here. So, yip-ya. Everyone's in the pot. Welcome to the party. Initially, I tossed that around quite a bit, but that was mostly just to kind of incorporate the oil around. You don't have to keep moving it, or as my chefs in school would call it, babying it. They'd be like, get out of the way. So, get out of the way. Because that's going to do what it does. But occasionally, you can kind of come in here and, casually stir. But I'm also going to go ahead and just put the lid over this, partially because it's really loud, partially so that it'll just keep the water in there. While that is going, we're going to go ahead and get our spices ready. That way we can pour them all in at once. There's a couple staples to chili. Cumin, chili powder. That is definitely one. Paprika. I prefer smoked paprika because it's better. Keep in mind that chili powder is not the same thing as cayenne. The kind of decoration on the outside often looks really similar because it's like a red pepper. But chili powder, great. Tastes like chili. Cayenne, burn your mouth with lava. Not interchangeable, 2 different things. Pro tip. Our chili powder, I'm gonna say 2 tablespoons or something. I don't know, that feels good. Cumin, which isn't open. Do I have one that is open? Yes, I do. Never fear, everyone. We are fine. Don't fret, Megan. She's fretting. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. Like a hearty tablespoon plus some for funsies. I love cumin. It smells really good. I am, how you say, about it. This is our smoked paprika. You can use regular paprika if you're not as bougie as I am. That's probably half a tablespoon. It's all in the pot. Some pepper. This really fancy, fresh cracked black pepper thing. Oh, wow. So peppery. So Don't put salt in there yet, because you kind of need to wait till everything is done to add the salt. We don't know what's gonna happen in here. Some of these things, the canned goods, will have a lot of salt in them, and you don't wanna be over salted, because that's not cool. Our vegetables have been going for a while. I judge it to be done because the onions are nice and translucent, and that's really all I care about. The other vegetables, we're gonna let this simmer for a while, so if they're not fully done, that's okay. I'm gonna take our spices from before, yah them right on in there. May they be yipped, and may they be yah. We're stirring this around, and then we're gonna let it cook for about a minute, because we want to toast our spices and get them all beautiful. We've been going for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I don't know, time is irrelevant. I'll take this. Averie, is that the devil's nectar? Yes. Averie, are you about to drink the devil's nectar? No. We're gonna put it in our chili. Again, why not? Woo! This will, as they say, deglaze the pan. That's a real term. I went to school for this. So it's kind of getting all of the spices and good stuff off the bottom of the pan. It's also cooking out the alcohol. This is not alcoholic chili, I promise you. You won't even get a little bit tipsy on this. Also, that was like 3 ounces of wine, so calm yourself. This is our turkey from before. Let's get some corn in there. Why not? Good time to remind you, recycle. Remember that recycling is way harder than it looks. You have to rinse everything first. Rules. And beans, tomatoes, more tomatoes. Always smell your food to make sure it's still good. This is why I use such a large pot. Maybe you're realizing that now. Because I believe in cooking food for millions of people at one time. In here, I have chicken broth. Technically, that is not 100% true. We don't have chicken broth, we have chicken bouillon, because it keeps way longer, and you can use 1 cube at a time. Let it simmer, and we'll be back. Well, guys, we did it. Praise the Lord. I've salted it and added a little bit more smoked paprika because why not? Again, the rules of chili. There are no rules. Whatever you have in your fridge, put it in there. Whatever you have in your pantry, put that in there too. We're gonna have some cornbread with it because again, why not? And that sounds amazing. No sour cream because quarantine and we're out. Live your life. Thank you so much for joining me on today's Cooking with Averie. Or Cooking with Averie, whichever way the emblem goes. May your dreams be merry and bright. Good night.